This is buffalo chicken mac and cheese. Absolutely incredible. These are the 3 cheeses I like to use. Extra sharp cheddar, Gouda or Gruyère, and then Colby Jack, but I'm using a spicy 3-pepper one. I always like to shred my own cheese because a lot of prepackaged cheeses also have cornstarch, and we want to control how thick it gets. Now take a third of each cheese and save it for later. In a saucepan, melt down some butter, pretty much a bottle of your favorite hot sauce, and as soon as it's melted, I add honey and kill the heat. When cooking your elbow macaroni, rigorously boiling water means they don't stick. The water should taste like a well-seasoned soup. For the cheese sauce, I like to use a deeper non-stick pan. We're gonna melt down a little bit more butter and now cook down with equal parts flour. This is called a roux. We wanna cook this down for a couple minutes. We want it to darken in color as well as take out that raw flour flavor. Evaporated milk gets added and I like to add chipotle, chili powder, paprika, and garlic. Obviously, don't forget a pinch of salt. Let this come to a very light bubble, then kill the heat. I always add in a little pasta water and we're just gonna go in with our trio of cheeses. This is the consistency we're looking for. And to finish, I like to just add a little bit of that buffalo sauce. I always wash the macaroni when it's done cooking. Just invite all that cheese to the party. I personally like to serve this out of a cast iron. I don't know why, it just feels more official. We do 1 layer of our macaroni, a layer of our mixed cheese, final layer of macaroni, make it rain Parmesan, and to finally seal the deal, more cheese. You can prep this and bake it when you're ready to serve. 350 for around 20 minutes. Okay, we have a quick intermission. I'm fasting and I'm literally so hungry. I'm like drooling when I'm making this. Time for the chicken part for the buffalo chicken mac and cheese. First station has flour and seasoning. In a bowl, we crack in 2 eggs. Just give them a quick beat down. The final station's panko and more seasoning. I even like to grate a little Parmesan in the panko. You want to use nice and thin cut chicken breast into the flour, egg wash, and just straight into the panko. We're going to be shallow frying this in a light layer of oil. Use a neutral flavored oil unless you like olive like I do. For me, there is literally nothing better than chicken sitting in oil. Even though these are thin, by the time the panko gets crusty, they're still raw on the inside, so toss them in the oven. Just 5-10 minutes at 350. Remember our beautiful buffalo sauce? Just make sure they're beautifully coated. I actually like to toss them on a quick broil just to let it caramelize and it'll lay beautifully on top of the mac and cheese. Speaking of the mac and cheese, this is just perfection. I have waited to break my fast just to give you an honest review. And as always, na bismillah. Honestly, that is out of this world. The chipotle chili powder and the buffalo sauce running through that mac and cheese, just incredible. The 3 cheeses we used gave it a beautiful creamy cheese pull, but because of that sharp cheddar, there's a lot of cheese flavor, which I love with the mac and cheese. The chicken on top, you just take a scoop out of that with the mac and cheese, and this just might be one of the best bites you'll ever have. If you are lacking toes like me, every single bite is worth it. Okay, one more intermission before we finish the video. I want to take a moment to thank every single one of you. Your constant support means the world to me, and this will continue to push me to make the kitchen a less intimidating place for you. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You've honestly changed my life. Now back to the video because I have one more question. Would it be illegal to drizzle ranch all over?